I'm the mom of America's Cheapest Family and America's MoneySmart Family. And I have calculated that I have cooked over 120 turkeys throughout my 32-year marriage. And so we're going to show you the sequence of how I do that. We're going to show you how we give it a salt bath in the sink to defrost, because so many people at Thanksgiving do not have room in their refrigerators for a turkey. So this is a quick way and a safe way to defrost it overnight. And then we're going to show you how I stuff it. And then we're going to talk about how we cook it and slice it and have a delicious meal.
We start the turkey cooking process with a clean sink filled with cool water and a frozen turkey, and this starts the night before we're going to cook the turkey. So Annette is going to take the turkey out of its heavy plastic wrap.
You got to be careful when you're cutting, because some of them have gravy packets, and you don't want to put a knife through that gravy packet.
That gets kind of messy, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you just kind of go down in front of the turkey.
Now this turkey was bought last year, one of the 7 or 8 that we picked up on sale at Thanksgiving. This one weighs about 20 pounds, and into the sink it goes. This is called a water bath.
Saline bath.
A saline bath, that's right. And then she generously applies salt, which drops the temperature of the water and also acts as a disinfectant. You have to make sure your sink is plugged really good so the water doesn't leak out throughout the night. Annette, how long does it take to defrost? From solid frozen, sitting in the water bath. Will it be defrosted by 10 o'clock in the morning?
It should be.
Okay, it's 10:30 at night right now and we're putting this in the water. So she takes a clean dish towel, soaks it, and she's going to drape that over the bird to keep it moist. And that'll wick water up on top of the turkey so it doesn't dry out all night long. And that is the saline bath. Okay, it's morning. The turkey is defrosted. It's nice and soft. And we've just taken the gizzards out of the neck cavity and the body cavity. And they're over in the stove. Okay, so we take the gizzards, the neck, and the tail, put it into a frying pan with water, and we add a little bit of garlic because that masks the odor of the cooking gizzards. And we cook it up, and we use the broth and the meat for our dogs. We have 2 big German Shepherds, and they just love having this added to their food.
Okay, it's time to stuff the bird, and usually you start with the neck area, stuffing that if you have a lot. I don't know how this is going to go today, so I'm going to start with the main cavity first. I think I might be able to fit it all in there. If not, then I'll go to the neck. On Thanksgiving, when I have a lot of stuffing, I usually have so much that I definitely have to include the neck part.
Okay, tell me about the stuffing that you got there.
This is a family recipe stuffing. It's rice and sausage and spices, and it's been handed down through generations, celery and onion, and we'll put that in our cookbook when we get our cookbook.
How hard do you push the stuffing in there? Are you stuffing it pretty packed?
Yes, you pack it like you pack brown sugar.
And how long does that? How long do you have to cook this turkey?
This is about a 24-pound turkey, and I'm going to cook it about 4 hours. Okay, so now it's time to lace the turkey. I have 2 different size skewers. The longer ones are for the back. The shorter ones are for the front if you stuff the neck. So I'm going to show you how now I stuff and lace the back of the turkey. And really the important part, believe it or not, is not to use the silly string that they give you, but rather to use unwaxed dental floss. That is the secret. And all of these skewers came from my mother. Oh, trying to get through is a little tough, probably because my skewers are old, but they still work and I love them. So I'm going to use them.
Maybe we should sharpen them.
Okay, well, but then I might cut myself. Okay. Alright, so here we go. I'm pulling over the flap. And this one I want to cover, so I'm going to go through, weave it.
Trying to get where we can see. There.
Weave it again. Oh gosh, this is a lot of weaving.
So you're going in and out of the flaps of skin.
Yeah.
And the idea is to keep the stuffing from expanding and pouring
Exactly.
out. Because the stuffing will expand as it cooks,
Yeah, but
right?
usually because you have egg in your stuffing, it does hold it together. And with the lacing, it's not as much of an issue, but you got to get through the skin and not the bone. So it's a little tricky. There's no perfect way to do it. You just kind of wrestle through it. Okay, here's my dental floss.
Is it waxed or unwaxed?
It's unwaxed. I'm going to take off a nice big part, and then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go around the top,
And you cross it like
and I'm going to do a crisscross, like
you're
crisscross applesauce.
like you're stringing up gym shoes.
Right. Then I'm going to keep going around each peg. And I don't think I made it
pretty tight.
I do pull it tight, and I don't think I made it long enough. So I'm going to tie it up, and I'm going to have to do another string of it.
Now, do you stuff every one of the turkeys you cook?
No, sometimes I don't have time to do the stuffing in the bird. When that happens, I just cook the stuffing on the side.
So that's how it looks.
Okay, now I'm going to bring some string around the feet. Actually, what I'm going to do is go around like this, go around like this, and nope, that's not working. Hold on, I got to pull it towards the center first.
We'll pause for technical difficulties. There we go.
Pull towards the center. Forget about going around the feet. Just going to pull towards the center and tie.
Why do you tie the feet together?
It just keeps the bird more compact. It also makes it easier when you're tenting it. I need another finger. Can you pinch it?
Here we go.
There you go. Thank you. When you're tenting it, if the feet are sticking out, they'll poke through the foil. Okay, good.
Okay.
And
Is that when rigor mortis sets in?
and
Washing our hands. Okay, but this is basically it. The turkey is all laced up, skewered, and ready for the next step, which is
putting it in the oven and browning. Okay, we're searing the turkey, which means I put the turkey in for an hour, and every 20 minutes I baste it. It's at 450 to sear it and seal in the delicious moistness. So here it is. I have 4 cups of chicken broth using bouillon cubes. I'm going to pour it over the turkey for the first 20 minutes. I've left, let's see, yep, I've left 2 cups.
so the turkey has been in the oven for 20 minutes.
It's going to go in for another 20
And every 20 minutes you pour more liquid over it.
for the first hour.
Okay.
So this is the second 20 minutes that it's going in. I'm going to finish up my broth, and then the third 20-minute segment, after that I'm going to tent it and then drop the temperature.
Okay, so we're going to show you tenting next.
Okay, so there are 3 20-minute intervals in an hour. I've basted the turkey twice. After the first 20-minute interval and after the second 20-minute interval. Now the third 20-minute interval has passed. I'm taking the turkey out, and I'm going to tent the turkey, which basically just means covering it with foil. So I'm going to cover it with foil, and then I'm going to drop the temperature of the oven down to 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook the turkey for the remainder of the time, which is 3 hours. And then we should have a finished turkey.
Okay, so you had the temperature at what originally?
450 for searing.
For the first hour.
Right. And then 350 for the rest of the time.
350 for the next 3 hours.
Correct.
Okay. And back into the oven it goes.
It's been 4 hours and the turkey is done. So here we go. We're pulling it out of the oven. And we're going to uncover this thing, and Steve's going to cut it up, and I'm going to make gravy.
Now you got to be careful taking that off because there's a lot of steam coming out, and steam burns are pretty bad.
Look at that beautiful turkey. And just to verify,
we're going to check the temperature. Poultry needs to be between 160 and 180 degrees, and we are right on the money with that. 172, that's good. Still climbing, but that's about it. 170.
Yep.
It's probably going to be about 180.
it's perfect. Yeah, it's good. It's actually a little bit cooked more than it should have been, but it's good. We're going to eat it, and it's going to be delicious.
So, sum it up.
So cooking a turkey is not that hard when you follow the steps of salt bath, defrosting it, quick lacing for stuffing it, searing it for the first hour, and then cooking it for the next 3. You'll have a delicious turkey, and it'll go smoothly, and it'll be a great holiday.